The Madman! Welcome to Eternal. Thanks to Direwolf for sponsoring me and this video. You should check out their game Eternal using the link below. Free-to-play card game and very renowned for being very friendly free-to-play card game. The Eternal World Championship is also coming with a $100,000 prize pool. It's going to happen in spring 2019 with the journey to it beginning October of this year. So look at the link below for more details. So taking the default path the game leads you down, through the campaign, through the gauntlet, through the forge, leads you to a free draft. When you draft and when you forge, forge is the draft mode which builds a deck and then leads you into computer AI battles. You keep all the cards. So I've been forging and drafting cards that have specifically been of the Combri variety since I started with that pre-constructed deck, and it looked like the right path to go down. So I'm going to be mostly picking Justice and Time cards so I can get a better constructed deck also. You'll keep all the cards you pick, but don't have to put them all into your deck. Cool. Eternal has some roots from Magic the Gathering, as well as some Hearthstone elements to it. I'll be explaining how the gameplay works shortly, once we get into a game. Insatiable Cerasar. Spend your remaining power to give it that much attack and health. Now, that seems really good. Thank you, Direwolf, for hooking me up with a bomb in my color initially. So the cost to summon these things is the power here, but you also have to have this much influence, and that has the magic influence to it. It's like a slightly differing mana system than Magic. Each land you play gives you a permanent amount of power, which refreshes each turn, but also grants you one influence. So you need to have played 3 Dark Influence to play that card, for example. And I'm not set completely into Justice and Time just because that is what my deck is, but I kind of want to. Quick living example. Oh yeah, that card was really good in the forge I did. Inspire happens whenever I draw stuff, so each unit I draw is gonna get +1/+1. And this isn't Hearthstone where units just attack each other. Units always attack face like Magic, and then you can block with them, which means that your units tend to stay on the board longer. So weapons in this game are kind of like the enchantments, local enchantments in Magic. You enchant creature or something. You play them, you can pay this extra spellcraft cost to get the effect, which in this case is transform you into a 1/1 frog. Anyways, we'll go change stick.
One draft later.
So here's the deck I came up with the help of Twitch chat. We've got a 3-color amalgamation here, having mostly spent the draft picking like the best cards each time. Looks like the general plan here is to win with flyers and to control everything else. I don't have a lot of big stuff, but I do have the 2 Pensive Lumen to control the board near the end, I suppose. Alright, let's roll. So you can go up to 7 wins, 3 losses. Good luck. So in Eternal, much more friendlier than the Magic mulligan, you can choose to toss back your whole hand, and then you can draw a new hand of 2 to 4 power. Given that this hand only has 2 power, it's not the right base to play Stormlinks off of. We're going to redraw. Okay, this time around I got too much power, but in the high end. So we're just gonna take the early game beating, I guess. I know all I need is 1 Shadow Sigil, so I'm gonna leave that for the end. Oh, 3/3/1 flying. Might have to trade my 1/1 into it. Looks like maybe an aggressive. Nightfall makes both players draw 1 extra card, as well as take 1 damage. An aggressive flying deck, so 3/1 flying When you play a spell, Guild Prowler gets +1/+1 flying this turn. No block because this can give this +3. Oh my god! It's over! Well, let's just do it now, so that he has less mana to maybe trick. Also, he's only played one color so far. Wow. This guy... You discard a card to create a second side. Definitely don't need this much power so we can get rid of some of it. All my requirements have been met, so it doesn't actually matter which one I get rid of. That was a huge draw. This guy actually just drafted a single color deck. When Acquisitive Crow attacks, create and draw a random 1-cost spell. Well, the good news is that has Berserk, so it must attack, and it'll attack into my environment. Oh.
Cold got you down.
That, and just wait. Oh, fire! Tricked! Put a card from your void on the top of your deck, you gain 2. The crow.
Something catch your eye.
Yeah, I totally saw the music getting super creepy, but I didn't notice the rope anywhere. Let's do this one. Fast spell at least. Go, go, go! There, I managed to spend all of my influence. Oh, that would have been a good combo with this. Oh well. Oh, we can ambush. Oh, that doesn't help though. So I may be missing something, but shouldn't I have 4 copies of these? You put in 1, draw 2, so 3. Yeah, but the new card that I drew, shouldn't that also have Echo? Or get an additional copy when draw. It did, you got rid of 1. You had 2 in hand, put 1 in your... Oh. The math. That is Aegis, so unfortunately I can't kill it, but we'll just outrace him.
Stay alert.
With this random trash. This is fast, that's lovely. That's really good.
Another life claimed.
That back-to-back hatchling pick really set me down the course.
Five wins later.
So, final boss. Here we go. Who knew I would go 7 wins on my first one, right? You're playing so well, there's no surprise you went 7 wins. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god, it's our first hand that could be kept pre redraw. I've got a very good card, and I've got one of each color, but the other 3 cards aren't very good. Oh wow, the auto is redraw? Well, science. I was torn anyways. Thanks, game. I was like, shouldn't the auto be keep? Rip for me. This hand is a little bit worse. Redraw is on average better. Yeah, makes sense.
Come forth!
Probably people would be more happy to rope out and redraw than to not have redrawn. Once you draw, you get lifesteal.
Silently.
I'm a Nightfall. Oh, saved. Thank you, Nightfall. Saved. Saved. Oh, well, that's pretty good.
Your journey ends here.
More Night, please. Start your turn, reduce the cost of non-unit cards in your hand by 1. +3 in flying while you have no cards in your hand. Yeah, I guess I'll keep that one. Actually, I shouldn't have attacked. He just attacks back.
Your lives are hollow and fleeting.
Okay, well, actually, it was very sneaky of me to attack, because it made it more likely for my Beast Colors amulet to work.
We
Brilliant.
fly with honor.
So one has to imagine if you're playing Library Phoenix in your deck, you probably have a lot of spells. Or non-units. So, getting spooky. I get to 4. Means I can actually play a 4, like Preserver of Dualities. But it seems like the amulet is better. You know, play on curve is important, but 5/5 is better than my 4-drop, unfortunately. Alright, let's see the trick. +4 and quick draw for 0. That was a fast bird.
What are you gonna do about it?
Sabotage discards a spell or attachment of your choice from their hand. Chose not to. A 2/5 would cause me to be able to block quite a lot with my other card too. We'll go up the board here.
Got you down.
The rules question. If this had, say, 7 attack, and then I were to double block with this and this, would this die? Since this is getting +3 health. It would not. Ow. Doesn't die. Okay. Only has 1 card left. Well, 2.
The best of both worlds.
Keep everything back.
They call to me.
Gain health. Umbra and Thirster gets +1 in flying. This is pretty suspicious that I didn't give +2 here. And I didn't use this. Am I dumb? No, I probably have a trick. Jump! So I have to decide which card to discard. Oh, is it gonna be the Sarasaur? Sadly is, I think.
Our grief will guide our blades.
That's just the weakest card in my hand right now. The Devour is good. This is good. That's eventually good.
Strength be with you.
Polymorph this. This attacks in. And we slowly take over. It's gonna be a long process. Oh my god, that's a 4/4. That's still right.
Endless rest.
I should not have spent all my mana like that. Only had more time to think. It's okay, he didn't have anything last turn. This should be fine. It's okay, it's fine. We're fine. Let me do this over here. And then we'll sack these against each other. Or will we? Why not just kill the 5/4? Oh, that probably would have been a better idea. Well, if he had some sort of removal trick, this will end up better. Kill a unit with a single faction. Look, I'm a genius. Look at me making all these high-level plays. It's the instinct in me, you know? Here, let's attack with that too. I should not have attacked with that. He didn't block anyways. All according to plan. When you play a unit with more attack or health than Sewer Sludge, the Sludge gets +1/+1. Gross. Ooh.
Dance with me.
He's finally doing that block. Sure. I think he just played the power he drew, which is probably wrong since holding it in his hand would make me feel scared. Oh. Oh. Sure. I can't take that forward. Oh. And I guess if he has a trick, then whatever. He's got a trick. +4 and quick draw. Cut that tie. Unless I just missed lethal. Blocked these two, 3, 5, 6. Thank goodness didn't miss lethal. I don't want to break this in case something tricky comes up.
Choose your battles wisely.
Wait, I did miss lethal. Right, and I could have attacked with these three. Ah, jeez.
For the last time, draw your weapon.
I can't believe I won this. Totally deserved. There were some good plays. There were some bad plays. We got there. Right. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Just making it more exciting. Wait, heal? How do I heal? Oh, this. Just making it more exciting. We did it! 7 wins! Why was he the final boss? There's my diamond chest for completing a draft. Nice little 2000. Happy little time pack. Look at that value! My god. Casual 6,000 gold. The 6,000 gold is another draft easy peasy. And you get to keep everything from the draft. And we also have all these bonuses. Omens of the Past. Master's Lesson. Draw a card for each of the student's battle skills. First shot has +3/+3 for each weapon she's wielding. Neat. Shar, Ruthless Assassin. Attacks with exactly one other unit, she gets +4 in quick draw. At the end of the turn, she kills the unit. Smart. Through the pass, silence all units in the enemy void. Three mana, 11/11. Weren't there some enthralling games? Join in for free too. Use the link below. Get Eternal now.